right, welcome back. So today we have an unboxing and a monster because I've been working a lot and I'm exhausted. But had this thing for a couple of weeks now, so figure let's go ahead and unbox it. So this is the new TLR tuned Typhon. So we're gonna give this thing a rip. Plan is to rip it around and then possibly turn it into a speed car and see if it's gonna be better on road or is it gonna be better off road. I don't know. Maybe put some big tires on it. Not sure. But let's get this thing unboxed because you guys have seen this already. So we're gonna get this thing opened up. It's got some paperwork, some junk in there. Oh, and take a look at that. That screw look familiar? It's laying in the bottom of the box. I know we're gonna need that screw. Little tiny little thing. There it is. There we go. Got some cardboard on it. Tires are really big. They seem to be glued pretty good. But let's crack it open and see what we got and see where this bolt came from. Arrma quality, baby. Oh, look at that. They cut the nub off and it's stuck to the front of the car. That's funny. So here we go. The transmission is offset on this one. It's over to the right. Drive shafts are bent to the right instead of straight. Huh. Wonder why that is. But as you can see right here, the motor slide, there's a screw missing, and that's where this screw goes. So make sure when you're opening up your RC that you check the box thoroughly so that you're not throwing away parts that you're going to need for this build. This wing seems to be up really, really high. So kind of interesting for a Typhon. But it seems to be really sure. I'm going to grab another Typhon. We'll be right back. All right. So here's the regular Typhon with the BLX system in it. And we have some Proline Badlands on it. These tires Deontay told me to pick up, and it really changed the performance of this RC a lot by giving it a lot of traction. So as you see, it seems to be about the same height as that now. And we raised up the suspension on it. But you can tell this wing is a lot higher. Yeah, they literally threw this wing up pretty high. And this shock tower seems to be a lot wider and higher. As you see, shock towers, when you crash and you land, it really tears up this front shock tower along with the rear. This one seems like it'll be protected from the wing, but is this wing going to snap off on crashing it? And as you see, the drive shafts on this are angled as well because it's pushed over. So, motor mount seems to be the same. So this one does have a center diff. This center diff seems to have some really thin fluid in it. Now I like the BLX system. I'm not a big fan of this, but I can see that the upper shock tower pin, the rear, I don't know what they call that, support, is aluminum on the TLR. And I mean, it has aluminum shock towers that just seem to be a different color. And it's V'd down, where this is straight across. This one's got a big V in it. This one kind of matches the rear. So we definitely know that the shock towers are different. And the chassis are supposed to be different. This one does seem lighter, but it's lighter because there's no electronics in it. And you can see the rebound on the shocks. The TLR shocks seem to be tuned. See how they come up? The rebound comes up slow. Let me get these tools out of here. You can see how fast. Pretty much no rebound. That has really good rebound. So the shocks definitely feel like they're tuned a lot better, which should give it better handling. And turnbuckles seem to be bigger, front and rear turnbuckle seam, and they have these rock guards on the rear, just these thin little rock guards, kind of to protect the rear shocks, which is probably something we can add on to this model. So it does look like it has some upgraded parts to it, but we're going to get that one put together, and we're going to do a little comparison and see how they work together. That thing's still got leaves in it too. So let's pause right there and get some parts ordered. Be right back. All right, so here we go. All Spectrum. So we're going to go ahead and put in the Spectrum S6290 steering servo. Supposed to be really good. $140. It better be, right? We have an 8S 160 amp ESC that will be running on 6S. And we'll be running the 2050 kV sensorless brushless motor. So, and then we have a Spectrum SR 515 receiver. So we're gonna get all this installed into this RC, and we're gonna see how everything goes in and how it's gonna work in the end. So there we go, guys. That's gonna be our next build, and so if you want to see that, stay tuned. We're gonna build, tune, and adjust this thing and see how a race buggy is supposed to feel compared to a factory Typhon. So there we go, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on my next video, which will be building up the Typhon TLR tuned buggy. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next video.